Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone. GMS for telling me this truth, and honors to all the Akima and the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, for and the title of today's or tonight's lesson is Evening Spiritual Speaking. And I didn't know what to title it, so I just titled it that, the Evening Spiritual Speaking. And I'm just gonna make sure that I am. So I just titled it that, the Evening Spiritual Speaking. All right, cool. And I'm just gonna make sure that I am. Alrighty, so this is the Evening Spiritual Speaking, and really, what I wanted to focus on, in particular, lesson is, for the most part, we see what the Most High is doing, just for the beginning of the. He hasn't been playing. That he thinks you people think he's a joke. He gonna show that he ain't playing. All right, because the Most High, through speaking through the Spirit, and listening to other brothers, for myself and for you brothers as well, we hope and pray that this is the year, the year in which our power makes, or our Lord Yahushua makes his great and glorious return. Okay, amp up the judgments, man. We see what the Most High is doing right now. The Most High, he's just he's getting started, man. Okay, and the judgments we see, and the things in which mindset should be, what could I do that I'm doing all that I can to please the Most High, man. Because you want to please him, man. The Most High, he's making them angry, that are pissing them off, all right, fearing him, loving him, walking in all his ways, and serving God. Okay, since I just mentioned that, what I just said brings me to this precept right here. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12, and it says, "And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy power?" Our power he requires of us. This is the things which he expects from his people, his chosen, all right, which is the nation of Israel. Okay, and it says, "But to fear the Lord thy power." So the first thing is that we must fear our power, man. Okay, we got to fear him first and foremost, man. All right, fear him. It says to fear the Lord, but to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all, love him by keeping through the Spirit. Let me too. Book of, it says, "But if you love me," so if you love the Most High, what are you going to do? Keep my commandments. That's what it says. If you love me, keep my commandments. Simple and plain. Okay. So coming back here, Deuteronomy 10 and 12. "And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power, Yahweh, with all thine heart and with all thine soul." You see, so that's what we got to do, man. Okay, and if we continue doing these things, walking after these requirements to the best of our ability, these are the things of which pleases our power. Okay, all right, fearing him, walking in his ways, loving him, and serving him, all right, with all our mind, body, and soul. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. Salakia, 1 second, brothers. What's that precept? I read it not too long ago. Bear with me, bear with me. Let me see if I can type it in. Bear with me. See if I can find it. No. Let me see. I believe it's, let me see. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16. Forgive me. It says, know ye not that know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and it says, if ye is this it? No, this is not it. Forgive me. Let me see. I don't. Let me see. I believe it might be 1 Corinthians. Here it is. This is the one I was looking for. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit which is in you, which ye have of Yahweh? And it says, and ye are not Christ. Therefore glorify Yahweh in your body and in your spirit, which are the Most High. See, and that's what we got to do. Glorify our power, Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai, in our body, in our spirit, man. And how do we do that? How do we glorify the Most High in our body? By what? Making our body a what? Living sacrifice. Romans chapter 12 verse 1. It says, I beseech you therefore, Salakia. Romans chapter 12 verse 1. You therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So this present our bodies, to lay down our body as a living sacrifice to our power, holy meaning separate, all right, and that it be acceptable, meaning the Most High, He has, respect unto it. Okay, all right. We want our power to have respect unto our sacrifice which we give unto Him. All right. Romans 12 and 11. Not slothful in business. So we can't be slothful in business. What's business? Which is a deadly serious. It's a dead. Which is a deadly serious business. Okay. And it says that you be not slothful, fervent in the spirit, serving our one. So that's what we want to be. Fervent in the spirit, serving our Lord. Okay. Verse 12, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Always having hope, meaning faith. Being patient, meaning suffering in the shy. All right. Another precept comes to my mind. Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. It says, verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast you into prison, that ye may be tried, and that ye shall have tribulation 10 days. 10 days representing completion. It says, be thou faithful unto death. And that's what we got to do. We got to be faithful for this truth unto the death, man. All right. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And that's right. And we got to be faithful unto death, man. All right, so that we may receive that crown of life. Even when we're presented with death, we still got to be faithful, man. Look at the apostles before us, man. Look at Stephen, or it was Stephen. Okay, he was faithful unto the death, man. He was stoned, man. All right, and then we know what happened when he saw the Son Yahushua sitting on the right hand side of the Most High, man. He was faithful unto the death, man, as well as all the apostles, man. What Paul, Salakia. Let me see this. Paul. Well, like Paul, he was if I'm not mistaken, he was beheaded. He was faithful unto the death, man, as well as all the apostles. Okay, they were faithful unto death, and that's how we must be faithful unto death. What did Job say? Though he slay me, I will trust in him. And that's what we got to do, trust in him. Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, and that's what we got to do, keep the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's patience. All right, we don't want to be those that have lost patience, all right, because woe unto them has lost patience. All right, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. That hour of temptation, when the mark of the beast is going to be fully installed in the earth, round about, all the way around the earth, man. Okay, and it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So if we keep these things which we have, all right, to the end, all right, the Most High, he's going to keep us from this hour of temptation, all right, which shall come upon all the world. So the whole world's going to be tried, man. Everyone, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, and that's right. And our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's coming quickly, man. Hold thou fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And that's right, meaning what? We must continue to what? To fight. Okay? Fight for our crown, man. Okay? Check the combo board. Okay. Alright, so coming back here. Let's go to the book of 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. So that's what we got to do. Study to show ourselves approved unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, a workman needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And that's what we got to do. Rightly divide this word, man. Because you have some that don't do it correctly, man. Here it is, they do their own thing, man. All right, whatever fills their belly, that's what they gonna do, man. Are they gonna, this is what that means? They gonna do according to what they think it means, man. Not according to what's right. Okay. Most of these men out here, it's according to who's right, not what is right. Okay. It's not who's right; it's what the scriptures say. That's what's right. Okay. And that's why we got to make sure that we are rightly dividing the word of truth, man. That we are getting that we're getting it right. Because you got some that don't get it right, man. Okay. But we want to study to show ourselves approved to the Most High, all right? You doing these things which I've read, these are things in which is going to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you're going to be doing these things out of the fear of the Most High, okay? Because they that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they're going to do what? Let's read this. Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. So if you fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you ain't going to disobey his word. All right. The only ones that are gonna disobey the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is them who don't give a shit. All right. Them who don't fear the Most High, man. All right. I think the Most High is he knows my heart. He'll forgive me. Nah, man. Okay. That's an individual who fears not the Most High. All right. And then him not fearing the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that's gonna lead him to commit sin. And then that's when the wrath is going to be present. Okay, it says they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Okay, ye that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. See, and that's what we want to be filled with, the law. All right, and we're going to be filled with the law literally when the Most High writes them in our inward parts. All right. Making us perfect. But point being, ye that fear the Lord, they gonna do the things that are well pleasing in the Most High sight, man. We gonna seek, all right, okay. And what are you gonna seek in? We gonna seek in the word, man, because everything that are the thing. Okay, Salaki, let me try to work this as best as I can. In the scriptures, okay, that's what we're gonna seek to, because in the scriptures you have the do's and the don'ts. All right, you have the things that please the Most High and that piss him off. Okay, we'll just say that, and it's all written in here. Okay, the things that he delights in and the things that he doesn't delight in, okay? That he ain't with it, all right? It's all written in the scriptures, man. And that's what we seek for. That's what we seek in. We seek the word of the Most High, man. Okay? All right. So from here, let's go to see what else I got for you, brothers. Let's go to staying in the book of 2 Timothy. Let's go to the 4th chapter. Okay? 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. I charge you therefore before Yahweh and the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead. Who are the quick? Them who are quickened in the spirit. Alright, the dead are those who are, are pretty much the ones that are in darkness, the ones who are in the matrix still. Let me grab this. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night, and those of us that know perfectly that the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night, those are the ones that are quickened. All right, the quick. All right, the ones who are lively, the ones who are, woke. I would say, or I should say, all right, the ones who are awake, that are aware of what's going on. Okay, for they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Verse 4 says, but ye brethren are not in darkness. So us brothers, we're not in darkness. That ye should be, it's like it, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are children of the light and children of the day. Ye are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as others do. And we're not asleep. But them who are dead, they are. Okay? And it says, as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Let us be sober, who are of the day, be sober. Or Salaki, let us who are sober. Salaki, let me read that again. Let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. For Yahweh hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. See? Which says, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. See? And that's what we should do. We should be, be sober, meaning know what's going on, man. Because the majority of these people, they don't know what the hell's going on, man. A lot of these people, they don't even know what damn day it is. They don't know the time. Sometimes these people don't even know where they are, But that's not so for us, man. We know, we're aware, man. We're soberly minded, Okay. All right, we're not asleep as others do sleep, We watch and we're sober, man. Okay. But let's go back to 2 Timothy 4 and 1. I charge you therefore before Yahweh and the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing in his kingdom. Preach the word. So that's what we got to do, man. Preach this word, man. Okay? You preaching this word, the Most High, he's looking at you with delight. He ain't looking at somebody who's well. Let me take that back real quick. All right, if you're preaching the word and you're doing it correctly, the Most High, he's gonna look at you with with delight. But if you a wicked individual that's just going out there just to go out there so nobody gets on your ass, and when you go out there and you just talking at your behind, you ain't bringing out no scriptures, or when you do bring out scriptures, you break it down, you butcher them all the way around, man. The Most High, he's not gonna be pleased with you, man, because you ain't rightly dividing his word, man. And you got men that do that, man. All right, and the Most High is gonna get you, man. But preach the word, all right, preach it right, and the Most High, he's gonna have delight in you, all right. I didn't even mean to rhyme, Salakia. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, meaning no matter it's winter, spring, summer, fall, hot, cold, rainy, snow, all right? You got to be up out there, man, all right? Instant in season, out of season. You got certain cats that look at the weather, man, on their phone. They see it's 80 or whatever the case may be. You know, for these, I don't know what's hot or cold to these guys, man. You know, but I guess it needs to be a certain temperature. And if it's us just a little bit, oh, hey, you know, hey, the temperature ain't right, you know, we ain't going out today. All right, you can't be like that, man. You gotta be in season, out of season, man. Okay, consistently, man. All right. Be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the it says, and that's what we gotta do. All right. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. These are the things which the Most High, you do them, and you do it, you know, out of the sincerity of your heart, your mind. You know, you doing it. You ain't just rebuking somebody because you hate the dude. No, you gonna rebuke somebody because, you know, you love him. You know, you see a brother, he might not be, you know, you see that he might be he ain't put a video up or something. Or you see that he, you know, it's clear as day, he hasn't really been studying, or whatever the case may be. You're gonna rebuke that brother to, hey man, just get up on the A game, man, get your head in the game, you know, because, and you rebuke with somebody, that's love, man. All right. You got that one clown that was talking about the elder of the apostles, talking about, oh, y'all niggas wicked, what, you know. Cause you always bring in the bishop's name. All right. Nathaniel, you always bring in his name every time at camp. Well, the reason they bringing up his name is because, well, obviously the apostles, they have some love for the brother, man. Obviously they did the work with them. They went up with each other, you know. All right, in this truth, man. If they really hated, Nate, they wouldn't be saying nothing about him, man. They wouldn't say, oh, he's going off, or you going off, your congregation's going off, your men are going off, man. You know, the apostles wouldn't be, if they hated him, they wouldn't be saying those things. But, you know, in me speaking as a man, you know, they're actually showing love by rebuking him. Tell him that he's going off, man. Scriptures talk about how open rebuke is better than secret love, man. You know. That dude, he was just pissed off, you know. He was having a bad day. All right. But let me continue on reading. Let me jump down to the 5th verse. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. So that's what we got to do, man. All right. For I am now offered, it says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my depart is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. And this is what we want to do. Fight our fight that we're in, man. All right, finish our course, our race, and keep the faith until the end. All right, and if we do so, and Lord willing, we be a part of the elect, this is what Paul had to say. Hence there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not to me only, but unto all of them also that love his appearing. And that's what we want to see, man. Those crowns, man. All right. What's it say? In matter of fact, 1 Corinthians 9 and 22. It says to the weak I become as weak. Or I'm sorry, to the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I may be partakers thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all? And this is a race that we're in. See, this faith, this truth in which we're in, it's referred to as a race. It's referred to as a fight. And we have to, in a race, you don't slow down in a race, man. Once you get towards the end of that race, you start off fast and you finish off fast, you know. And in a fight, you start off, how would a boxer say this? Oh yeah, you start off fast, you finish off fast, you know. You have some fighters that just throw a lot more punches in the beginning rounds. They start off good, and even there's, for some, not all, but some, they're able to carry their power and their punches into the later rounds, which a lot of fighters are not able to do. Okay. All right. And that's what we want to do. We want to continue to, when we run this race, we run it all. We run it to the fullest, man. And when we fight this fight, we fight it with all our might. Okay. But one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the masteries, and that's what you got to do. You strive for the masteries. All right. And every man that striveth for the masteries is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, and that's right. These people, you want to get the WBC, the WA, the IBO, belt, gold medal, NBA Finals, MVP trophy, whatever the case may be. Okay, these people do it to obtain that corruptible crown, but we, an incorruptible, man, because the crowns, Adawan Ratazal, we be a part of the elect. All right, that the crowns we're gonna receive, man. Oh boy, they're gonna be blinging. They're gonna have that shine. Okay. It says, therefore so run. It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertain. And that's right. We're not in this thing as uncertain. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Nah, man. That's you can't be of a doubtful mind. You have to have that confidence, man. All right. And the fear of the Lord brings a strong confidence. All right. You read about that in the book of Proverbs. Let me grab it for you, brothers. Proverbs chapter 14. And 26. Proverbs 14-26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, and to depart from the snares of death. See? So that fear of the Lord, as it says here in 1 Corinthians 9:26, I therefore so run, not as uncertain. And that's right, and this was Paul speaking. So Paul, he was saying, I'm running, but I ain't running as well, I don't know, or so I don't know, maybe so. Nah, he ran with confidence. Okay, meaning he fought the fight with confidence, man, and that's how we want to be. And that confidence is gonna be brought forth through the fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertain, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. And that's right, man. We ain't over here doing the Floyd Mayweather shadow box, man. Not one that beateth the air, man. All right, but we're fighting. We're fighting that fight, man. We're finishing our race, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me grab this. 1 Corinthians. Let's stay in the book of Corinthians 1:20. It says, 21. Forgive me. 1 Corinthians 1:21. For after that, it says, for after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. And it said, listen to this. It says, it pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, man. And that's what we go out to do, man. Okay. When we go out to the highways and hedges, in the cheap place of concourse, all right, to the majority of the people that may drive by us, that may walk by us and see us, man, they look at us as fools, man. But guess what? The Most High, Yahweh, it pleased him by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe, man. So what we're doing, man, when we go out to the highways and hedges, man, we're doing something that just makes our power happy, man. It pleases him. Okay. Let me see what this word says. Pleased. I just want to see what pops up. It pleased.
Strong's G 2106. Yudakeo.
All right, and this says here. It says, it seems good to one, is good, it is one's good pleasure, think it good, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, but see, this is a good thing, man. All right, this pleases our power, man, and us knowing that we should do all that we can to please him, all right, to the best of our ability. Okay. All right. For as long as we live, we gonna do those things that are pleasing unto him. All right. 2 Peter chapter 2, or 2 Peter 1 and 10. First 2 Peter 1 and 10. Therefore the rather, it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall. You see? And that's right. And that's what we want to do, man. Be diligent, make our call and election sure. And if we do these things, and those things that please the Most High, we ain't gonna fall, man. Okay? Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And that's what we got to do, man. Work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. And it says, verse 13, for it is Yahweh which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. See? So these are, and again, these are things that please the Lord, man. All right. Another thing that pleases him, bidding them to the marriage, man. All right. Matthew 22 and 9. And it says, go ye therefore into the highways, and as much as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. And that's what we do, man. All right. Because this is what the Most High wants us to do, man. This is what he's required his men to do, man. To go out to the highways, man. Okay. Bid them to the marriage for as much as we can find. As much as we as much as we can find, bid to the marriage. Cut it out right now. Okay. Let's see what else I got. I still got these scriptures on my mind. This one came here. St. John 3 and 22. It says, 1 John 3 and 22. And it says, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of him. And that's right. And that's how, what do we receive of him? How do we ask? Through prayer. All right. In supplication, it says, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. You see? And that's why we got to continue to do those things, man. So that whatsoever we ask of him, we will receive it. All right? That's why it says, whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. What do we do that are pleasing in his sight? Watching, reading, praying, exhorting one another to good works, presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, obeying the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, knowing that we're in captivity and knowing that we're not going to get it perfect, but we bring forth our best effort. Those are things that are pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Therefore, we must continue to walk in them. All right? Without fail. Psalms 40 and verse 8. And it says, listen to this, and this is what you have, this is what we, us brothers, have to continue to do. Psalms 40 and verse 8. I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yea, thy law is within my heart. And that's right. The law is within our heart, meaning our mind. And that brings me to Psalms 1 and 1. Blessed the man that walketh not in the counsel of ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the most, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law doth he meditate day and night. See? So coming back here, Psalms 40 and 1, I delight to do thy will. And that's the thing. You have to love to do this, man. You have to have a delight to do this. All right? Let me see what this word delight goes into. Delight. It says to please someone greatly. You see? And that's what we want to do, man. Please our power greatly, man. Pleasure, happiness, joy, joyfulness, glee, gladness. All right, so on and so forth. Okay. See what else I got. Let me see what happens when I continue to read on. I have verse 9. I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. O Lord, thou knowest. And that's right. We don't want to refrain our lips from speaking the words of the Most High, man. And since I read that, I'm going to end off here through the Spirit. Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he maketh Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's right. And we not going to stop. It's going to be non-stop on the block till you drop. And Adawan Ratazah, we be a part of the elect. We rise to the top. All right. So with that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end it off there through the Spirit. And I pray and I hope that this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I'm going to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash, double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth, honors to all the Akim, that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And until the next time I say, Shalom.